Jambo, like we say in Kenya, or hello everybody, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to this third video of Mtoto wa Africa. For those of you who are watching this video for the first time, Mtoto wa Africa is a name that I got after praying to God for a name for an organization that I wanted to start. And I got the name Mtoto wa Africa Police. Mtoto wa Africa, for those of you who don't speak Kiswahili, Mtoto wa Africa means child of Africa. I'm proud to be an African, and I thank God that I was born in Africa. So Mtoto wa Africa is just a child of Africa, and that is what this channel is called. If you haven't watched the first two videos, please do. And you will get to understand what our target and our dream is for this channel, and you will get encouraged. That is a guarantee. You will really get encouraged. I also want to say thank you so much for all of you that have subscribed, those of you who have taken time to watch the first two videos, those of you who have commented and shared with me touching stories about how your close relatives and friends have been impacted by HIV and also mental health issues. So thank you so much. Please keep on sharing. So many people need to hear this message. And I will really be grateful that you have shared. Today, I would like us to talk about stigma. Stigma is a very emotional, tasking feeling. Stigma happens in the mind. And there are two kinds of stigma. There is self-stigma, where you stigmatize yourself. You look down on yourself. If you went through what I went through and you start blaming yourself, that's self-stigma. I went through it. I blamed myself for a while, and I thought I made a terrible mistake. And I started looking down on myself and telling myself, how stupid was I? How could I do this? How did I allow this to happen to me? And it took me a while, and it really had a toll on my mind, because when you stigmatize yourself, you go through the emotions that bring about sadness and pain in the heart and a feeling of not wanting to go on with life. There are people who stigmatize themselves so much that they reach a place and say, I don't need to live anymore. What am I living for? There are people who stigmatize themselves so much that they can't forgive themselves. But I reached a place, I said, you know what? Everybody makes a mistake, and I made a mistake. I made a mistake to sleep with someone without protection, a one-night stand, and I got HIV. And I learned to forgive myself. By God's help, I learned to forgive myself. So if you're out there and you're going through these emotions, you've just discovered that you're HIV positive, you've just discovered that you have a mental illness, and you've been diagnosed, and you're feeling so bad about yourself and thinking, why me? And thinking, why did I do this? So why did this have to happen to me? So this is a process, and everybody goes through it different times or a different period. There are people who take longer, there are people who take shorter, there are people who just say, well, it happened, I have to move on with life. But there are people who just can't. They go through the emotion and they need, sometimes it reaches a place that you need professional help. So if you feel like you're stigmatizing yourself so much and you can't be able to move on, reach out to someone, reach out to a professional. There are professionals out there who want to help you, even without paying. Even if you don't have money, reach out to someone and let them connect you to somebody who can take you through this process, because sometimes you can't do it alone. There is also stigma from other people. Maybe you shared with your husband or your spouse, or your partner, and they stigmatize you, or they started talking ill about you and saying you are a prostitute, you went out there to get this thing. There are family members that even stigmatize people. They blame you. They start saying, what kind of a shame have you brought to our family? What is this? You know, and they are unforgiving, and they become so angry at you. There are people who, even for their family members, who even chase you away from home, or they stop talking to you and they leave you to live your life alone. So stigma is very serious, and it is still very common among us. Also, stigma happens when people generally talk about issues like HIV or mental health. When there's a topic being discussed like HIV, and the way people talk about it, and the way they talk so badly about it, yet it's just a condition like any other. You can live with HIV. You can live to fulfill your dreams with HIV. You can live to fulfill your dreams with a mental issue. You can. But there are people out there who can stigmatize you without them knowing that you are going through those issues. And so I would like to encourage each one of us, don't stigmatize others. Somebody else made a mistake. It could be you tomorrow. You never know. So let's not stigmatize each other. Let us encourage one another. Let us give one another hope. If someone shares with you that they are positive, they have chosen to share with you, and they have seen that you can help them to walk through this journey, don't go out there and start spreading and telling everybody about their issues. They have told you in secrecy, so keep the secret and walk with them. Because if you do that, then you're stigmatizing them. Yes, you are. So stigma is very serious. So if you're out there and you're feeling like you can't go on, you're feeling like this is too much, I can't take it, I don't know how I'm going to face life, don't worry, you're not alone. We have been there, and there are people who are going through it right now too. So what you need to do is reach out to someone. Reach out to the doctors at your clinic. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to a sister, to a brother. Reach out to somebody that you feel that you are close to, and they can help you to walk this journey. So don't stigmatize yourself. Yes, there is that process of going through what has happened and feeling different emotions on different days, but don't stay there. Don't stay in the pit. Lift yourself up and say, I'm going to face tomorrow. Shoulders up, your head up, and tell yourself, I can do this. Keep on telling yourself daily, even the days when you wake up and you feel like I can't take it anymore, just encourage yourself. Other days will be bad, other days will be better. And as you do it constantly, you will find yourself living. And sometimes you won't even be remembering that you are unwell unless you take your medication and you remember, oh yeah, I need to be taking this because I have this condition. So let's not stigmatize each other. You're out there. HIV has medicine. There's medicine to maintain it, not cure it, but to maintain it. There's medicines to take care of mental issues, where somebody can take medication and be able and see a doctor or a counselor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and they can be able to live life normally. So don't stigmatize anybody. Please don't stigmatize. Encourage others, walk with them, because even you would have wanted somebody to walk with you if you were in their shoes. So let's encourage each other, and let's keep the hope up, because there is hope. There is hope. Right now, we have reached a place where HIV is going to have, they have started injecting people with the medication for HIV. So soon we will not be taking tablets. And this will be much better, because taking tablets every day, ask me, I've taken them for 11 years, so I know. So this injection is coming to improve our lives. So don't give up. Don't give up. Don't look at yourself and say, I'm nothing, I'm nobody, I'm not going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to live long. You're going to have children if you want them. You're going to have a marriage that is beautiful if you want to. So have hope. Thank you so much, and let's talk again next time.